Let's have a look at how to use the change dates function. So first I will go to my list of jobs. And for this example, let's use this job, the reception area remodeling job. So let me go to the task lines by clicking on navigate and then job task lines. So here you can see the different tasks. So you can see the start date, you can see the end date, and of course each task is based on one or several planning lines, as we already know. So let's take demolition as an example. I will click on process and job planning lines. Okay, so in this case there's one planning line, so there's a resource scheduled for 30 hours and the planning date is January 22, as you can see here. Now in case you want to change the planning date of certain planning lines, you can use the change dates function. So if you click on actions, functions, change dates, you can see the different fields that you can enter for this function. Now, very important to know is that you can use the function to change the currency date or the planning date. So in case you have set up a job in foreign currency and you want to change the currency date of certain planning lines, you can also use the change job planning lines dates function to do so. But in this case, let's stick to the planning date. So I would like to change the planning date of a few planning lines. Demolition, reclaim bricks, maybe also the ones of phase 3. So and that's what we can do here. So first of all, I will select the change planning date field. And then you can change the planning date based on a date expression or a fixed date. So in this case, I would like to use the date expression and I would like to add 1 week. Maybe because we have a week of delay or we are waiting for a subcontractor or whatever reason. So I would like to delay the planning date of these lines with 1 week. Again, you can also use a fixed date if you want. Then should all line types be included? So I would like to include both budget and billable lines. And they should be included from the 1st of January until the 31st of January. So I would like Business Central to look at all the planning lines of January from job number 10 and then tasks. Let's add a few tasks. 1110 to 1240. Again, these are just examples to show you how the function works, but you see that you can set up the function quite detailed. You can limit based on dates, you can include certain line types and so on. All right, so now everything is entered. I can click on OK. And the lines were successfully changed. So let's go and have a look, and you can already see what happened because I didn't include on purpose all the planning lines so that some of these planning lines still have their original date, the 22nd of January. But now you also see that these planning lines have the 29th, and that's exactly what the bed shop did. So if I go to the planning line of the demolition task, you can now see that the planning date is the 29th of January.